Good afternoon. Let's go ahead and stand up. If you're going to do the class standing, make sure you're next to your chair or something to hold on to for balance. And let's just go ahead and start stepping side to side. Thought I'd shake it up just a little bit today. Let's not start with a march. And just swing those arms. Have your wrists nice and loose, not stiff. So you can see my wrists are very fluid. Picking your feet up off the ground. Make sure you're not sliding the feet. You're picking them up. And march it out. Again, picking your feet up, standing up nice and straight. Eyes are forward. Let's put our palms up to the ceiling and extend those arms. Spread your fingers, make a fist, pull it back, squeeze those back muscles. Let's go a little faster and pull. Make a fist, spread and make a fist. Spread, make a fist and squeeze those back muscles. Keep marching. And breathe. Pull. Reach and pull. Reach and pull. And march it out. March it wide. And march it in. March it wide. March it in. March it wide. March it in. Good. Let's step it side to side. Reach. Reach. Again, think of extending that arm, lengthening. Extend your leg. Point your toes. And breathe. Last one. March it out. Pick those knees up. Tap the opposite or tap knee to knee. Now let's just use one hand. Opposite hand taps the opposite knee. Now you feel free to slow it down if you need to. Always do what you can at your pace and breathe. And one more. March it out. We're going to do some step overs. So I want you to imagine that you have, there's a brick or a piece of wood or something on the ground, and you need to step over it. Think of having to step into a car, getting into a car. You've got to lift your leg, get it onto the floorboard, right? And then you have to lift your other leg. So it's the same thing here. We're going to start with that right leg, and we're going to step over and the left. Now we got to step back again. So I want you to actually lift your knee and go out to the side and bring the other leg. So you've got to lift both legs. You've got to lift both legs to get over that object or to get your feet and your legs into the car. So you think of lifting those knees up. Think of getting into a bathtub, which you don't do very often, but good. One more time. Step over, and let's step back and step back. March it out. Good job. Let me just adjust this real quick. There. I think a wire was caught. Okay. Sorry if that had any feedback. All right. Let's get that right leg out in front, and we're going to go for a little rocking horse. So we want to go forward on our forward leg, back on the back leg. Now, you can actually lift your leg, or you can keep your feet on the ground and just go toe and heel. Shift your weight forward and back. Get ready. We're going to do a cha-cha step and then switch to the left foot. Ready? So it's 1, 2, 3. Left is out in front. Sneaky, huh? And so you're shifting. All my weight is on my forward foot and then the back. Forward, back. You can lift your feet up. One more. Get ready. We're going to cha-cha. And 1, 2, 3, and switch. 2, we're just going to do 4 rocking horse. 3, 4, and cha-cha. 1, 2, 3, switch. So it's getting those feet moving a little fast. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, switch again. So a little coordination. Little fast moving feet, 2. Don't forget to shift your weight. Whoop, almost lost my balance on that one. And 1, 2, 3, and last time. Shift forward, backward, forward, back. One more time. Good. Back and 1, 2, 3, and march it out. Stand up straight. Let's take a deep breath in and out. And again, deep breath in and out. Good. And 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. And stand up nice and straight. Again, get a nice deep breath in and out. All right. We're going to save most of our stretching for the end, so we're going to do some squats. You can stay right behind your chair if you want for balance. So we're going to do 4 counts down, 1 count up. All right, ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and up. Make sure your hips are going back. 3, 4, and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and up. Last one. 2, 3, 4, and up. Now we're going to do 4 down, 4 up. Remember to keep your knees over your laces, abs tight, hips back. Ready? 4 down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All the way up. 2, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4. And last one. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to go down for 1 and up for 4. Ready? Down and 1, 2, 3, 4. On 4, you're all the way up. Down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down. 3, 2, 3, 4. Down. 4, 2, 3, 4. Woo! Shake it out. Deep breath in and out. Remember to keep your shoulders down on those breaths, okay? Let's give those legs a little rest. Probably feeling those a little bit. Always feel free to scream out if you need to. Okay, so let's take the band, wrap it around our right hand, and put your hand right on your hip. Now, if you're standing and you need to hold on to the chair, you can just hold on to the chair with this hand, okay? And let's take the other hand with the band. Preferably, there is no slack here. So it doesn't have to be really tight yet, but it should be, there should be no slack. Hand is right in front of your shoulder, and we're going to press it up and bring the hand right back to the shoulder, keeping tension on the band, and press, and press, and press, press, and press, and press, press, and 2 more. 1 and 2. Good. All right, so let's switch. So wrap the band around your left hand. Left hand goes to your hip. This is your anchor. And grab that band. Make sure you take up the slack on this band. Remember, no slack here. A little bit of tension to start. Press it up. And up. And up. And up. Up. And up. Up. And 3 more. And 2. And 1. Good job. And shake it out a little bit. Roll those shoulders back. And deep breath in. Good. All right. Let's put this down. We're going to go ahead and sit down in our chair. We're going to sit down slowly. Remember, we don't plop here. Sit down nice and easy. And we're going to start with our band. So let's put our band, so our legs are out in front, and let's put the band underneath the feet, and your legs are out in front. You should be sitting on the edge of your seat, sitting up straight, and remember, we don't use the chair arms to support us, all right? We want to use our core. So try to tuck your arms in and use your body for support, to support itself, okay? So I want you to take the opposite band in your hand. So you have the right band in your left hand and the left in your right. And we're going to start with that right arm or that right hand, and we're just going to hold the band. Now, if you can, I really want you to not rest your arm here and hold the band. I want you to lift it up a little bit so it's away from your body, and your arm has to support itself, okay? Now, with your right hand, so this is your left and this is your right, grab the band down a little bit further. Should be no slack here. Squeezing your right back muscles, you're going to bring that elbow back. Now you're going to rotate your head and shoulders. and rotate to the right, and then come back. So you're gonna pull and turn the head and shoulders. Try to get your head and shoulders turning together because that's gonna make you use your core. And rotate. 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 3 more. Make sure you're rotating the shoulders and the head so that you really get that core engagement. And 2 and 1. So you can see my shoulders turn and my head goes with my shoulders. So we're going to switch. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to switch and put the band above. All right? Use your right hand to hold this band, to hold that left band a little bit tight. Remember, this arm is up on its own. And ready with the left hand, we're going to squeeze our back muscles, turn our head and shoulders. Good, and let it out. Grab this band down a little bit further and pull and rotate. Good, and rotate. And rotate. And rotate. And rotate. Rotate. Four more. And 4. And 3. And 2. Keep that arm up. I dropped mine. And 1, because I wasn't paying attention. Woo! Okay, take it out a little bit. All right, let's take that band off. So hopefully, you probably feel it a little bit in the shoulders just from holding the band up, but you also were working your core. So as you turn your shoulders, you're getting those obliques turning. All right, so this is going to be a little bit getting those feet moving as fast as you can and a little jumping, okay? So sitting on the edge of your seat, sit up nice and straight, and let's get those feet moving as quickly as possible. Now, when I say jump, I want you to lift both feet up off the floor as quickly as possible and go right back into your fast feet. Ready? Jump. And go back. Jump. When you lift those legs up, make sure you're pulling those abs in. Those abs are tight. Ready? Lift. Lift. Or jump. Jump. Fast feet. Jump. Abs tight. Now you may fall back just a little bit. Try to not use these chair arms if you can. Jump. If you want, you can go side to side. Jump. You can go out and in. Move those feet around. Just get them moving as quickly as possible. Jump. Good, and done. Woo, pat it out. Deep breath in and out. All right. Again, just pat it down. Let's get ready. Let's do one more, and then we'll stand. Let's get your ball. Let's put the ball on top of that left thigh and put your elbow on top of the ball so that your forearm, this part of your forearm is on the ball and your elbow's on the ball. And we're going to sit up nice and straight and arms tucked in. And I want you to push your body, hinge forward, and that's going to push your arm into the ball. You should feel your abdominal muscles contract. Your belly button's going to pull in and then relax. Make sure you're hinging forward at the hips and push down and come up. So you're going to feel it a little bit more on this left side since this is what we're pushing. And up. Make sure you're not just pushing your arm down. The arm doesn't push, it's your body. Your body comes forward, pushing the arm down as hard as you can, and up. And come down, so hinging forward, and forward, and come forward, and come forward. Good. And 4 more. And 4. And 3. And 2. And push. And let's hold it for 5, 4. Abs tight. 3. Breathe. 2. 1. Good. Let's do the other side. So ball on the leg, and your arm is on the ball. Now remember, it's all about the body coming forward. It's the body that pushes the arm into the ball. Don't sit up and just push your arm down, okay? So sit up nice and straight, and let's come forward. Pull that belly button in, and come up. So now you're gonna feel it more on the right side. Abs are tight, and up. And come forward, and up. And come forward, and forward, and come forward, and come forward, and come forward. 4 more. Here we go. 4. And 3. 2. And 1. Good. Okay. So let's get this ball. Put the ball between, we are going to use it while we're standing. Put the ball between the knees. And we're going to get ready to stand. Ready? And let's come on up. See if you can not use the chair arms. And come on up. Up. Try not to plop. Sitting down. And up. Stand all the way up. 4 more. So don't stay bent over or only half up. Come all the way standing. 3. Keep that chest lifted, shoulders down. 2. Last 1. And up. Good. Okay. Let's get our ball. So if you usually stand in the back of the chair, you can just turn sideways if you can hold on with one hand. We're going to work on that hip hinge a little bit. So let's take our right leg out in front. I'm going to go sideways first for you so you can see. The ball is at the top of the leg, and we want to stand up nice and straight. Your hand is right on top of the ball, and we're going to hinge at the hips. So notice that I'm going to push my hips back, and my hand is just going to roll over, my arm is going to roll over the ball. My toes, my right toes are pointing towards my nose, and then I'm going to squeeze the back of my legs and pull myself up. So we're hinging forward, keeping our back straight. Now how far down you go is all a matter of your flexibility. Keep your head above your heart and get those abs tight. As you come forward, pull that belly button in, Keep it in as you come back up. We do not want to use our lower back muscles to pull us up. Squeeze the back of your leg to pull up. And we're going to go for 6. And 5. Breathe. 4. You're going to feel a stretch in the whole way in the back of your legs. And 3. You may feel it in the lower back as well. And 2, keep pulling your toes towards you as well. And 1, good. So on this one, I'm going to go forward. I'm going to face forward. So we got to switch legs. So if you need to switch where you're standing, please do so. So left leg out in front, pulling your toes back towards you. So that's giving you that stretching out that calf muscle, and it's working the front of the shins. Ball at the top of your thigh, and your hand is on the ball. No need to walk the hand. Just let the hand roll over. Just let the arm kind of roll over the ball, okay? Stand up straight, and let's hinge forward. And squeeze the back of those legs to pull yourself up. Come forward, have a little bend in your right knee. Not a big bend, just a little, make it soft. And come forward. Now squeeze the back of that left leg. Pull yourself up. Keep those abs tight. And breathe. And come down. And breathe. Keep those abs engaged. Squeeze the back of the legs to pull yourself up. 4 more. Here we go. Keep the toes pointing to your nose or to the ceiling. So keep pulling your toes towards you. And 3. It also challenges your balance a little bit. And 2. We're getting lots of core today. And 1. Good. Woo. Shake it out. Now let's get right in back of the chair if you're not there already. We're going to do some fire hydrants. So if you've ever had a dog, you'll know what these are. So we're going to lift that left leg, bend the knee. I'm going to do it facing you first. Your knee is bent. And you're going to lift your leg up out to the side, just like a male dog. And you're going to lift. Now try to keep your knee pointing forward. Try not to let it rotate. Okay, so you want your knee to stay pointing forward because we're working the side, we're working the hips, working the glutes. And lift. So from the side. And lift. And lift. And 3 more. And 3. Keep your leg bent. And 2. Stand up straight, shoulders down. Last 1. Good. Woo. Shake it out. It's always hard on that standing leg. That one gets a lot of work as well. All right. So before we switch legs, we're going to stand on our left foot, lift your right one up off the ground, and we're going to do single leg toe raise or heel raise, up and down. Calf raises. 3, 4, and now if it's hard for you to do with one leg, just do both legs. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, one more, 12. Woo, okay, shake it out. Let's do the other side. So I'll turn my chair around. So right leg, we're going to bend the leg and take it up and out to the side. Keep your knee pointing forward. Don't let your hip rotate and point the knee to the side. So just lift it out. So you should feel the motion right here in the side of your hip. You can put your hand here and lift. And breathe. And 3 more. And 3. And 2. And 1. Good. Now stand on that right foot. Lift the left. And here we go. Up and down. Spread those toes. Three more. 3, 2, 1. Good. And shake it out. Woo. Let's take a nice deep breath in and out. We did a lot of work with the back of our legs. So let's hold on to the chair and just step our legs back a little bit and drop your head. Make sure you're not dropping your head really low. You don't want it to go below your heart. Just drop it a little bit. And just hinging, always hinging at the hips. And breathe. And see if you can sink just a little lower, feeling a nice stretch in the back of the legs. Now just push your hips backward just a little bit. Keep your belly button pulled in, so abs are tight. Good. Now slowly, I want you to lift your head and start coming up. Bring your upper body up and step it in. Good. All right. So you can turn sideways in your chair. And let's go ahead and take that right leg back. Try to get a nice big step back. Little bend in that forward knee. And let's stay up nice and straight. And we're going to push that right hip forward. Push it forward. So you want to feel a stretch here in the front of the hips, maybe down into the top of your thigh. And push forward. If you don't, are you going far enough forward? Now you do want to make sure that you have a nice stance here so that your knee does not go past the top of your toes. Make sure your knee is right over your laces and it's going forward. So we want to be up nice and straight. If you want, try just leaning back ever so slightly, leaning from the hips, not bending your back, lean from the hips and then keep pushing forward. So maybe you'll feel that stretch get a little bit deeper in the front of the hips. This is a really hard one to stretch when we're seated. I like to do this stretch standing first. Then we can finish in the chair. And relax. Good. Let's switch. Big step back with the left leg. Stay up nice and straight and push that hip forward. Keep your body upright. Heel down on the ground. Good. And then if you want, let's lean back ever so slightly, hinging at the hips. So we're hinging from the hips. Our whole head, from our head to our hip is moving as one. So it's going like that. We're not just bending backwards. So your eyes should stay forward and not going up onto the ceiling. And keep pushing forward through this back hip. You want to feel that stretch. Shouldn't be painful, maybe a little discomfort, but nothing, there should be no pain when you're stretching. And relax. And let's just shake it out a little bit. And take a deep breath in and out. All right, let's go ahead and sit down in the chair. Of course, we sit slowly. Again, there's no plopping in here. And let's get our strap. Sit on the edge of your seat. Take your right leg out in front, and let's put your strap underneath the ball of the foot. And pull those toes towards you. So now you should feel a nice stretch in the back of that calf muscle. Sit up straight, take a deep breath in, and exhale, and let's come forward, hinging, reaching with that right hand for the toes. Keep pulling your toes towards you, and if you can't touch, that's okay. Just reaching for the toes is going to get you a deeper stretch. And relax, and let's go ahead and release that tension a little bit. And sit up straight, deep breath in, and exhale, and let's reach with that right hand. Oh, sorry, the left hand. Reaching over to the right. It's your left, it's my right. Reaching over to the right-hand side of the leg, anywhere that you can reach. You want to reach to the outside of that leg. And keep pulling your toes towards you. That's important. Don't let up. And stop and relax. Good. Ooh. Now, you can extend your left leg. If you want, you can just put your ankle right on the leg here. Or some of you, I know, can get your ankle up onto your thigh. Wherever you can. And sit up straight. And then leading with the chest, you're just going to hinge forward just a little bit. Keep your head up. We're not dropping our head. Keep your eyes forward. And if you want, you can gently press on the inside of your thigh here to get a little deeper stretch in that hip area. So you may feel this down in that hip area. And relax. Good. And let's do the other side. So strap under the ball of the foot. Pull your toes towards you. Sitting up nice and straight, take a deep breath in. And exhale and reach with the left hand for the toes. Now it's important, you got to keep pulling the toes towards you. So keep pressure on pulling those toes towards you. That helps to get that stretch nice and deep in there. And relax, shake out that tension. Take that foot back out, sit up straight, pull your toes towards you. And deep breath in. And exhale, reaching with the right hand for anywhere on the outside of that left leg. Outside. And relax. Good. Now, same thing. You can bring your ankle up, or you can keep it down here, like this, and then you can still gently press. But again, do what's right for you. Sit up. You can also use your elbow here to gently press down and just lean or hinge at your hips, leading with the chest. I like to spend a lot of time stretching because I think for all of us, no matter what your age, I think it's so important. If you don't stretch, your muscles are tight, they're not going to move. They're not going to move well or the way they're supposed to. And it can also just pull on muscles and bones and just, it can cause, pain and issues in other areas. Good. Let's come down. So I think it's very important to balance your workouts, your exercises with stretching. That's why we do a lot of it. And let's sit up nice and straight. Let's take that left arm out to the side, and I want you to reach, palm down, but reaching with this arm like you're trying to touch. Stay up straight. If you want, you can use the fingers of your right hand to gently bring your ear towards the right shoulder. You can also just put your arm behind you and just drop your head. I want you to keep this shoulder down and keep reaching with this left arm. You're going to feel that stretch all the way down the side of the neck, down maybe an arm, maybe into the hand. Now flip your palm over, spread your fingers and reach. Good, and relax. Woo. Let's do the other side. Palm down, stretch your arm out, reaching, reaching, reaching. You can use your hand. And want. Again, you can just have your arm behind you. That just helps to keep your shoulder down. But reach. Now flip your palm over. Spread your fingers and reach some more. And relax and shake it out. Good. Staying on the edge of your seat, open the legs. And let's cross our arms, sitting up straight, deep breath in. And exhale, come forward. Inhale, pull up, belly button stays in, pull from the belly. And exhale down. Inhale up. Pulling up from your belly, not your lower back. 2 more times. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And inhale up. Bring those legs together. And let's take that right arm. Let's just stretch out the shoulders. Keep your shoulder down. Bring the arm in. Using your other hand, you can bring it in and pull it out a little bit. But don't let your body turn. Stay up straight. Feel that stretch in the shoulder area. Good. Let's do the other arm. So keep your shoulder down and pull it into the body and out just a little bit. And relax and shake it out. Let's sit up nice and straight. Get a nice deep breath in through the nose and out. And again, make sure those shoulders stay down. Deep breaths into the belly, deep breath in and out. One more time, deep breath in and out. Thank you so much for being with me today. Have a great rest of the day.